So we used to try to think of some gift to give to Srila Prabhupada. What can we think of? So one morning in the St. Kilda temple in Melbourne, which was quite small, and all the devotees from all over Australia were crowded in there. So Prabhupada entered the room and we all offered obeisances, and I just heard Prabhupada say, "Don't touch the Bhagavatam to the floor." Somebody had touched the Bhagavatam to the floor because Prabhupada said, "Don't touch it to the floor." So I had this idea, I could get a nice cloth made to wrap around the Bhagavatam. And I asked the ladies who do sewing for the deities, so they had this nice brocade cloth with gold tassels at the end. And I asked her to make that. And then I went into downtown Melbourne, I found some really nice looking mangoes. I think I bought about 6. So I put these things all in the Back to Godhead box, and then I went to the house where Prabhupada was staying, and I entered the room where Prabhupada was sitting in behind his desk and talking to a whole room full of devotees. So at one point he paused and he looked over my box. So he said, "So, what is this?" So I got the book cover cloth out. And I guess you could say when I entered the room I thought, well, I've got these really good gifts to offer to Prabhupada, thinking this is pretty good. I've got something, right? So I picked the cloth up and I said, "Srila Prabhupada, I heard this morning you said that we shouldn't touch the Bhagavatam for the floor, so I got you this nice cloth to keep around your Bhagavatam." And Prabhupada said, "I don't touch my Bhagavatam to the floor." And then I wanted to explain what I meant, what led to me deciding to do this. But Prabhupada, every time I start to say something, he'd interrupt me. So I say, "Oh, but I mean, no, I don't touch my Bhagavatam to the floor." Every time I try to explain, he stopped me, "I'm keeping my Bhagavatam on the shelf. I don't touch my Bhagavatam to the floor." He was very stern, And then all the devotees started laughing really loud. And then he said, "This is for you." So in that way I was totally humbled, I just felt like, oh, if I could crawl in a hole and hide, I would. Everybody's laughing at me, and Prabhupada was so stern. I meant to give him a gift, but it sounded like an insult. I didn't mean it as an insult, but I can't explain it. Can't describe the feeling, I just sat there and waited. And then he said, "Then, at this stage, if I get these mangoes out, what's going to happen if I get them out?" So I picked the mangoes up and I said, "And I also got you some mangoes." And Prabhupada looked at the mangoes, and then a big smile came on his face, and he said, "Ah, this is a gift. Mango is the king of fruit." And then his whole mood changed from stern to just beaming. And I was totally relieved, But it relates to the idea that if you offer something with pride, then Krishna doesn't like it. It's not the right mood. But he created that mood in me, begging, "Please accept this offering."
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,